So you got 3 techs on.
We have 3 techs on solid state games and 2 techs on electromechanicals. We've been giving lectures, workshops for the last month, and we have another workshop this coming Saturday, and I'll be doing another workshop the following Saturday. So people come in. Mine are generally on electromechanicals, repairing, cleaning, working, really the whole gamut. So people who are homeowners or people who do have games want to learn different techniques for repairing, cleaning, different methods, different materials. I'm always looking for different stuff to repair or clean. That's a better product than another product, because they're always coming out with something better to do stuff. So they've been really keeping the games up, because Friday, Saturday, and Sunday when we're open, the games get a real beating. I mean, they really get played. And when they're played, the worst thing in the world is having a location or a museum where people say, oh, the games aren't working. So I'm really very keen on making sure as few a game as possible is not working, because you really can't repair a game when people are there. So what we're doing is keeping about 5 games ahead of everything, so that if a game goes bad, we just put our jack underneath it, take it out of the room, bring it into one of our repair rooms, take one that's working, that has been sitting, out of the repair room onto the floor. So there's always a turnover of games, and we're working right now on the 3rd floor. We ripped up the old carpeting. There was a hardwood floor there, but it was all glued from the carpeting. So we stripped the floor, and I sanded it, and now I'm sealing it with a Danish oil stain. So hopefully by the time we have Labor Day, I think it's Labor Day, 31st or whatever, that floor will be open. So it will have 3 floors open. So there'll be more games up there. There'll be an area for like corporate functions, party area. We'll finally put the theater back up. And so we're always trying to keep improving. It's hard keeping up with this stuff. But we've had some really, really good volunteers, and the core staff have been fantastic. Because I've been out a number of weekends because of picking up games, going to shows. I went to Allentown last weekend. I went to Asbury Park to see the other pinball museum, which was really a good experience, because they had some really good ideas, but their location is right on a boardwalk. So it has different restrictions. It has different freedoms that we have or don't have. And we're still fighting the whole issues of location. I mean, the place we're in, we'd love to stay in, but they want to sell the building. It's a non-profit who owns the building. That's their biggest hunk of money. So if they can find a buyer, they can sell it. I mean, we're not a buyer. We're trying to see if we can get a kind of a corporate group together that would buy it, and they would get a good tax write-off. Plus, if they're renting it to a non-profit, then they could get, the square footage actual value, they can get in a tax write-off. So that's one of the ways I'm trying to appeal to these people.
That's a good idea.
And so we just keep pushing. Hopefully, I don't know, it probably won't be this summer, but hopefully we'll open up more days, dependent on crowd control and all that kind of stuff. And we haven't been through a late summer, a late spring and summer yet here. And it's a very big touristy area, especially at night time. It's a huge nighttime crowd. So we've got to tie into that. There's a lot of concerts right where we are. It's probably a perfect location. It's just a matter of the typical merchandising and getting people aware that we're here and tying into the thousands of people that walk through here because it has huge potential, but if you can't tap it, the potential just goes out the window. But there's concerts going on all the time. But around here, things don't even start till like 5. On weekends, it's better because there's family and stuff, but this place is like jumping like crazy at night. I'm so kind of isolated being in that building, answering my emails and ordering parts and fixing games that I come out at 8 o'clock at night when we close, and it's like the mobs. There's police all over the place watching the streets, which is great for us. But it's a very good location, 2 blocks from the Inner Harbor. We're right next to what's called Power Plant Live, which is where they always have concerts. Ram's Head Live concerts, almost every day. And they're adding a lot more retail to the area. So if we had if it had to move, this wasn't a bad place to move to. Baltimore seems to get pinball more than DC.
Right.
And I think, not to be condescending or anything, but I think Baltimore is a much more hardworking, blue-collar town.
Right.
Where DC, not that I'm saying only blue-collar workers play pinball, but the fact is that it's almost a given that people who are in Baltimore know about pinball. So they come in and they go, "Oh, we didn't know you were here," and all that kind of stuff. And they say, "Oh, we played pinball always back, all these days." So I think it's a good location. It's now a matter of really honing our skills and